Hi there, good morning. This is Janet with Janet and Patches. I hope you had a great Labor Day weekend, and I hope that this whole new week is full of favor, of blessings, and wonderful wonderfulness for you and yours. So let's get busy going from this house that we don't want to live in, this life that we don't want to live in, to this dream list. This is what I want, but you gotta know what you want. This is what I want in life. I want to be that artist. I want to be that engineer, that successful person. And, with that house, with the car, with the health, with the family, with that relationship. I think from outside of finances and relationships and health, I almost think those are the top three. But we are always looking for them outside of ourselves when actually all the answers and everything is within us. So we're going to go back to the bridge. Excuse me. To this bridge where we're recognizing that who we are not and then who we are. And in the middle here, we're going to use a process. Now, there are many different ways and teachings to release and get rid of the past. But the easiest way I have found is through a Ho'oponopono. And it's allowing divinity, the nature of God, through these words of I love you, please forgive me, I'm sorry, please forgive me, I'm sorry. It's allowing divinity to come in and cut that off at the roots and to release it. But you have to recognize that fear, that lack. You recognize what it is that you no longer want in your life and that is not in your life. It's those layers of that onion that we've been talking about, those layers that have been hiding and putting a dark veil onto who you really are. So please believe me, it really works. And as you're going, I love you, please forgive me, I'm sorry, you're going to feel something like come up. You're going to feel that anger, that frustration, that unforgiveness, that bitterness. You're going to feel that, you recognize it. And as you recognize it, you take that. It's a frequency, it's a vibration. Some call it karma. Now it's been locked down in there, which is covering the veil of who you really are. So we have to release those things to uncover that veil, that veil, and we do that through forgiveness. I forgive you. Please forgive me. And I'm so thankful because you're so thankful, man. It's gone. But because it is an energy, it's trapped down there in the subconscious. We recognize it and we say, I recognize you, I love you, because you, this karma, this negativity, this impatience, that is not you, but it's been down in the subconscious, which has been controlling, which has been part of the program of your life. I release you and I transmute you into pure light. Another way is just to see that and just throw it overboard and it's gone. That water under the bridge, and release it. It is no longer a part of you and your life. It's no longer a part of you and your life. It's just another veil, another layer that has been taken off your essence, your truest being, because your truest being is love, joy, peace, prosperity, this everything that is good and wonderful. That's what we came from and that's who we are. But it has been covered up through the programming of the subconscious all these decades since we were born and from even previous generations. So please, take those deep breaths and recognize that you are beautiful. You are nothing missing. There is nothing lacking. You are abundance. You are loved. You are love. You are love, peace, and joy. You're all of these wonderful things. And you will recognize and learn to love yourself, because that is who you are. It's that God nature in you is who you really are. So we're on that bridge, and that bridge is so get rid of that negativity. And throughout the day, do that. Say, I love you, I love you, I love you. Please forgive me. I'm sorry. I'm so grateful. Every time you say, please forgive me, I'm sorry, that goes throughout that cobweb that I told you about, how we're so interconnected, you know, because there's only one source, one God, and that created us. And every time we say, I'm sorry, please forgive me, right, it reverberates. It goes not only to that direct person, but persons and people that are connected to that person and people. It reverberates throughout that cobweb of all the people that we're connected with throughout the world. So this thing about I love you, please forgive me, I'm sorry, it's not only setting you free, but it's setting so many, many, many other people free. Because you got to remember that when you're harboring bitterness and unforgiveness, what do you think that's doing? That's going throughout the world and going throughout the world system. It's going throughout our leaders. It's going throughout the news media and everything like that. That's all fear-based. So we just need to start being responsible for our life and for the universe by saying, please forgive me, I'm sorry, and letting those things, letting that karma, letting that frequency and that vibration, loosening its stronghold on society, not only for ourselves, but for throughout society. So it's, I love you, please forgive me, I'm sorry, I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. I am unconditionally loved. I am unconditional love. And love, joy, peace, wonderful, wonderfulness. That's who we are. So we're getting rid of the program. And we're walking and learning now to appropriate who we really are, because we're uncovering the veils of the subconscious, that poor little person down there, that little child that needs to be healed. And that's where, please forgive me, I'm sorry, I love you, I'm so grateful for the love, the joy, the peace, the abundance of who I am. We are building a sure foundation of who we really are, our dreamless. That's who we really are. Because God always puts the creator, universe, source, he puts his good will and desire within us. Why? So we desire the things that God desires for us. Do you see how we're all so beautifully interconnected? You can't help it. You just can't help. We're so interconnected and intertwined with God, with benevolence, with abundance, with love, joy, peace, with health. And so when you start recognizing that that is your truest essence, the rest of this crap, that's why we go. Please forgive me. I'm sorry. I recognize you. This is not me. So I release that negativity. I release that anger and that frustration. I release that mentality of poverty. I release it and I let it go. I transmute it into pure light. And I let that river of unforgiveness, I let that river just take everything from the past and let it go, let it go, let it go. Because you don't live in the past, sweetie, anymore. You're living here, now. In this, I love you, I love you, I love you. And I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful you came into my life. And I bless you and yours until tomorrow. Mwah! Have a great and wonderful day. Bye-bye.